And strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's Josh Young, 1 for 2. And that one in the air center field. Story. And makes the grab. And that is the inning. Rangers go down quickly there. They trail here. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start. The 8th, Robert Garcia.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Yoshida, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Jacob Webb getting ready to go. Spores also getting ready. Shortened a bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Makes a nice running catch. One up, one down. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. That one lifted to left. Langford puts it away. 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And next for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a base hit. Here's Story now. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And that is that. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's Marcus Semien.
Counts 1-0.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swings through that one. Crochet into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. Back to the mound. He's got it. And Semien is out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Comebacker to the mound. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
On the ground right side, and that chance handled. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Doing for the Rangers, and it remains 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Headed towards the corner. Langford hauls it in, and there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter, David Hamilton. 0 for 3 in this one. Well struck right field, ranging back. And it hits the fence. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Wastes no time there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Peterson coming on, makes the catch. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 2. Now batting Tristan Casas. He's already homered here in this one. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
2 outs. That's hard hit in the line. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Last chance for the home team. And the batter down, Jock Peterson. Crochet back to work. On the ground, right side. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Langford in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Red Sox leading it by 2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
So they're down to their final out. Next up for Texas, number 8. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
He's got a good rhythm going. 2 quick outs. Guy like that wants to get the ball, deliver that next pitch, get back in the dugout as quickly as possible.
They're down to their final strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
The Rangers down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. Back in Arlington, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. Well, 1-run game. Now the third baseman, 1 for 2. Fought off foul. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Got him swinging. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Ground ball right side, down the line, and it's foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
No ball. 2 strike.
And a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Popped up. Bregman. He's got it. And that ends the inning. Offense held in check there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Rangers 5. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's Devers at the plate. Out to center. Langford in position. Hauls it in for the out. Tristan Casas digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Tristan Casas.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Now it's Alex Bregman. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around second is Casas. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. Golden opportunity right here. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. 1 run across. Now a long throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they lead by 3.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
1 gone, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Lined, and that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Luke Jackson departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. New pitcher on here, Josh Sborz. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 3. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. First pitch swinging.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
And there's a foul ball.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Here's the second baseman, Ceddanne Rafaela. Ripped on a line. Langford makes the play, and that is that. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and a couple left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. Red Sox 8 and the Rangers 5. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Rangers DH, Ezekiel Duran.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
0-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Seager stands in now. Foul ball. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters. Up the middle to first, and a couple of quick outs.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Berger, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Gets the outside corner with that one.
0-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. And the Rangers set down in order. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hoby Milner.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Center field. Langford sizing this one up. And out number 1 on the grab.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And now the shortstop, David Hamilton. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Man aboard, and here is Devers. 0 for 3 in this one. That one ripped. That's bad. And that ball is gone. He'll circle the bases. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 10-5. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Triston Casas up next for the Red Sox. This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Dane Dunning.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Gathered in by Seager, throw to first, and they get Bregman for the out. So 2 down now, and here is Masataka Yoshida.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's gone. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 12-5. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now at the plate, Wilyer Abreu. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Stretches out and hauls it in. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then, and I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Garcia now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with one away. Here is Marcus Semien. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Slings to second, and it's a double play to end the ball game.